Welcome to the Business Buyer Diaries. My name is Nathan Platter. I'm a full-time employee, and I bought a business. I did everything right, from finding the deal, handling all the due diligence on 63 opportunities, and ultimately bought a profitable gym. And boy, was I in for a big surprise as a new owner. I chronicled everything in real time, including the biggest wins to the stressful nights at 2 a.m. I'm sharing my journey without sugarcoating anything, so you don't make the same mistakes that I did. Here's today's episode. So I saw something on Facebook. It kind of annoyed me. It's a friend from the real estate days. For earlier in my career, I did some house flipping stuff. So I supplied broken houses to contractors and fixer-upper peoples. I didn't actually do the work, but I sold the broken houses to folks that wanted the next project. And I met someone. I'll keep his name private for now. But I saw on Facebook, he said recently, he misses the days of the grind. And so I kept reading the posts. I'm like, what are you talking about? And he was saying he misses the hustle when he needed to wake up every day, right? This is going to sound really arrogant, guys, rich people problems, first world issues. But he misses where he had to get up, where he had to show up, where he had to build teams, where he had to sharpen his game, where he had to go find that next house to flip. And, for his career, when he hit peak performance, he was flipping 10 to 15 houses at a time. And he had contractors, he had window guys, plumbers, electricians, flooring, drywallers, all doing the work. But he was the guy that was buying the deals, managing the construction projects, coordinating what was all going on. And it's a big operation. To flip a house is a lot of work. To flip 2 or 3 at a time is a lot. But to get to that 4, 5 plus, you have to have a really good system. And it's to see that he misses the grind. He misses the hunger. He misses the necessity to show up and to sharpen his skill sets. And now, fast forward to today, he owns a couple million. Well, I don't even know how much right now, but we'll just say a couple $1 million in apartments and strip malls. So he's doing fine. He's retired at 30 years old. He's got 2 kids. He and his wife are doing great down in Texas, where a couple $1 million can buy you a lot in Texas. But that just really hit me. And that's always annoyed me when people, nowadays it's annoying me less, but oh, I'm so rich that I miss having to work hard. I miss having to get up in the day. I miss needing to clock in and do my best. But let's just step back for a moment. Let's imagine this for a minute here. When you go on vacation, let's just say I don't know, to Florida, Hawaii, Mexico, or Vegas, where you just drive to go camping for the weekend. Imagine if every day was Saturday and you go on vacation and everything's all inclusive, all expenses paid. If everything is taken care of and you don't have to go back to work, people always say oh, I can't go back to work. I'm going to stay stuck here in paradise forever. That works for probably 2 weeks. The longest vacation I've ever been on is 1 week, but after a week, I'm kind of ready to get back to needing something to do. I like having objectives. I like accomplishment. I like succeeding and winning at things. And I was trying to imagine, what if every day was Saturday? Or even crazier yet, what if, for me, Sundays are Sabbath days. That's a rest day. That's a day that you don't work on purpose. And what if every day was Sabbath day or every day was Saturday? That would kind of freak me out a little bit. For a little while, I would probably go get drinks, probably hang out with friends, but so few people live every day like it's Saturday. So 5 days a week, all your friends are working, they're doing stuff, they have to check in, they have to go make money. But if everything was won the lottery and everything in life was all expenses paid, you would lose purpose so fast. You would start wandering. You'd become that trust fund brat that you hear about, or the young athletes that make their $1 million check, and then a week later they get pulled over because they're speeding in their Lamborghini, and now they're DUIing because they're on drugs or whatever. And people lose their purpose when everything is taken care of, when the process is easy, when the reward is completed, and the game is over. And so that's something that was just hitting me. And I know this is a business buying journey. This is a business buying diaries. But when you get one step closer to financial freedom, or hitting your working or career goals or your aspirations, you're one step closer towards quote unquote winning the game. And I don't want that to ever stop. I like that chase. I like that pursuit. And once you win, like, the fun is over. And part of the fun is the journey. And so that was something that popped up. It kind of tweaked me a little bit, but also realized I'm kind of in agreement with that. And so I'm not there yet by any means. But that's just another realization to enjoy the journey, enjoy the process, and to not, in a weird way, you have to psych yourself out to not have an obtainable goal. Because once you can, you will, and then you die like so quickly. There's something like 10 years after people retire is their typical like death age. And now that's a broad sweeping stroke. It's got to be more than 10 years. But people that stop working, stop having that necessity and contribute and to be valuable. And so hitting these milestones like buying a business, that's fun, that's cool, it's thrilling, but it's also one step closer towards a goal I don't really want to win, as strange as that is. So just thoughts for the day. Having unobtainable goals, maybe actually a healthy thing in a twisted way. So yeah, go buy a business. Keep up on it. This has been another episode of the Business Buyer Diaries. Subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. I hope you're realizing that business ownership is no cakewalk. Check the podcast notes for a link to the DIY Due Diligence program, the complete list of show sponsors, and for media inquiries. Music written and composed by Wes Schrock. I'm your host, Nathan Platter. Join me again on the next one.